he's saying, which you really analyze what he's saying. He's asked point blank about them because there are rumors and like she's sitting there courtside, the whole thing. And so he says it's moved past the crush. That means him. He has a crush. Yes, it means he has a crush on her. And he thinks it's moved past that because now apparently they've made contact. So it's not just like, oh, look, Rihanna's pretty. I know about her through the media. It's like I have now had some kind of contact where maybe I now know her personally. That's how I read it.
I mean, he said, I think it just passed the crush stage a little bit. Like, so what is that? Is he...
A little bit, meaning, I don't know, they've been texting. He saw her courtside. They went out on a date. Who knows? Raj.
Yeah, when I first saw this morning, when he said it moved past the crush state, it's almost like he's speaking for both of them.
Yeah.
And they've moved to another level, if it's physically or something. That's what I got out of that.
Yeah, maybe it could be he left it open or ambiguous intentionally.
All right. She's rich. We'll be all right. And then he says, we're friends, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Right. So, and there's something wrong
that's
with
saying, like,
we're friends, and, we'll see where it goes.
We'll see where it goes from there. Well, if that was true, fine. I assume that he's kind of speaking for her, too. Because if it was really just like, I have a crush on her, and I'd like to date her. That's kind of what you're saying, right?
Maybe they had some private interaction where she
maybe there
let
might be
him
something
think
here.
that maybe, you
well,
know.
She didn't like it. She didn't like it at all.
No.
On her Instagram page, Rihanna writes... takes a picture of the video and then a bunch of hashtags. Hashtag, she's not that into you. Hashtag, she's not into you at all. Hashtag, she's never even met you. Hashtag, this actually hurt my feelings. Hashtag, defamation of character.
That's the worst one.
Oh.
Defamation of character. like through her association with him, that's like defaming her character. Oh.
I mean, if that's
vicious.
Like, if they're friends, they ain't friends anymore.
That part's just like, where did that come from? Like, we were texting or we went on a date, whatever it was. Who knows what it was?
I actually have a little inside information here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I actually have a little, like, this is
Spill
like,
it.
I got, like, sources.
Spill the beans.
Like, sources. I think Rihanna's tired of NBA guys pretending like they're dating her. Because she has this, like, rep now that she dates all these athletes. And yes, she was dating Matt Kemp. Like, that was her boyfriend. But I think there's been a lot of other people who have acted a lot more chummy and involved with her than have been.
Okay.
Like J.R. Smith. Like, she's tired of that reputation going around and people making their reputation off of her, but just because it's just too easy to act like you and Rihanna have had a fling, because it's like, you're basically saying she gets around, right? You're basically saying she's dated a lot of ballers, so like, let me just throw my hat into the mix too.
I
and
mean,
acting
he
like
did say we're just just
okay, but like,
although she also said,
like,
I never even met you.
Yeah,
she met him though, right? I mean,
never
she
even
met him.
you. I mean, she sits at courtside at a lot of Clipper games,
right?
So they've met there. I don't know if they've gone out. Now, look, Matt Barnes is getting a divorce. He's going to be single from Gloria, right? So I read it as, let's make Gloria jealous. I read it as that.
Interesting.
Like, you know, maybe he's got some going with Rihanna or not. Maybe they're friends. Maybe they know each other. You're right. He's got a crush on her. He wants to date her. Let's kind of say it out there and make it so.
The first thing I thought was the same thing you guys thought. Like, oh, Matt Barnes trying to make it look one way, and now Rihanna's setting the record straight. Then I looked at it. I said, let me just see what he actually said again. And the more I listened to it, we're just friends. I think it's moved past the crush phase. Now, can that be interpreted as him saying she has a crush on him? Yes. But that's not necessarily what it means. It may also mean that he's talking for himself.
Yeah. In a way, but I think there's too much use of the word we.
Yeah, that's true.
If he was really talking about himself, he should have made it clear.
Let's put it
he's
this way.
making it seem...
He seemed to like, there's a way of...
something might be going on here.
There's a way of like someone else brings something up and you don't disabuse them of that idea.
Exactly.
Right.
You could say, Rihanna and I are just friends. I've always had a little crush on her.
Defamation of character.
I know, hashtag the devil is a liar. I mean, that's pretty good slap. That's
Matt
like,
Barnes.
Don't try to make your reputation off of mine.
Do you think they've seen each other socially?
I think they probably run into each other at a party or something.
But not like a date or something.
I don't think so. The way she slapped back.
She said she never even met him.
I know. Like, it was like, if she wouldn't have slapped back that much, I would have thought, oh, maybe they ran into each other at a party.
But we have to get Matt Barnes on the show to straighten this out. Let's hear his side of the story.
Remember, he was at Marcel's party about a month ago.
Yeah. Matt Barnes doesn't seem to me to be the type of guy to just, like, make stuff up.
I don't think so either. He is a pretty straight shooter.
Yeah.
Like, Matt's pretty real.
I'm told by our producer, Raj Groves, Ramona Shelburne.
You need to shut up?
No, that today is an especially good day for the birthday game.
Ooh.
That there are some heavy hitters in the birthday game.
All right. Are you going to cheat?
I don't cheat.
Can I cheat?
No, don't cheat.
I'm playing Marcellus today.
That's true, but please, in that case, Raj, please watch her.
Hold on, let me turn my screen.
Max and Marcellus, ESPN LA. Max and Marcellus, ESPN LA, 7:10 a.m. on your dial, 3 to 7 p.m. weekdays. Ramona Shelburne in for Marcellus Wiley, who's on paternity leave. Saw Straight Outta Compton. Marcellus rented out the theater right there on last Wednesday. I got to tell you, it was good. I liked it. It was a long movie, 2.5 hours long.
Okay. That is long.
And afterwards, I hear that it was cut down from 3.5 hours.
Ooh.
And my sense is they should have left it 3.5 hours. In other words, it felt like it wanted to be an epic. Yeah. And it was somehow, so it just felt like a long movie.
Because the studio is like, people aren't going to sit through 3.5 hours.
Right, so make it 2 hours or make it 3.5 hours. Because there were moments in the movie where like, there's some more backstory there that they had to leave on the cutting room floor. And that's okay. You can, every now and again, you can have a 3.5 hour epic. What's wrong with that?
That's DVD edition.
Yeah.